back to my channel. This is The Dawning Soul, and my name is Melanie Dawn, and we are going to have a fun, special, divine feminine reading to bring out all of our goddess energy, all of our feminine softness, our intuition, for some self-expression and understanding to dive deep into our feminine self. Now, we all carry masculine and feminine qualities. So we're all really busy during our life in the modern world that we have all around us. We are primarily using our masculine energy at most of any given moment. We're in charge of our lives, we take care of people, we're active, we're working, we're doing all of these masculine energy things. We're taking action and we're pushing and striving and trying to keep everything under control in our lives, right? So control, first of all, is a huge illusion. There is no control. We only think that we have control. So right now we're going to dive into our feminine energy side because we need to balance that out. We need to bring that softness back into our life, receiving, reception. Think of the humanities, right? Our human side. When you think of the word humanities, we think art, literature, poetry, music, things that are self-expression. We can create things and we can lead people with our masculine, but we need to soften our energies and bring in more of the feminine qualities to our lives so that we can be balanced and whole. So let's dive right in. Some beautiful cards that I already pulled just to reflect where we're going. This side of the board is going to be under the moon. Satisfy your emotional needs. It's our moon energy. And we have our Venus side. Give and receive love. Find value in beauty. Okay. And then I've pulled some very beautiful cards here to start with from the goddess, from the Divine Feminine Oracle Guidebook. We have the goddess Kali. And she's number 65, I believe it was. So the mother of the universe, the goddess Kali. She embodies the ultimate wake-up call to get us aligned as soon as possible with what we have come here to do. She is that which brings all things to life or to an end. Her name comes from the Sanskrit word meaning the fullness of time. She appears wrathful, and yet she is considered to be the most loving. She's like a mother desperate to grab her beloved child from out of harm's way, willing to yank them from the path that they were on in order to bestow freedom. She is the divine protectress and the mother of the universe because she can cut through illusion and grant us the reality our soul came to manifest. So we have the goddess Kali. And over on this side, we have Atman. And he is totally in prayer, meditating. You have the third eye and the soul eye, and on it goes towards the divine. So let's read Atman. Blessed soul, you have now begun to see glimpses of the divinity that exists within you, and there's so much more to experience. You are filled with limitless potential and have realized that the only obstacles that exist are within the mind. You have reached a deeper connection to your highest self, the immortal aspect of your existence, the very seed of your soul. Your meditation has unveiled hidden depths to your true being and allowed you to experience the vastness that exists inside you. Now bring that expansiveness into the everyday and watch your life unfold. Okay. And the last card, these are rune healing oracles, the Froma. This is a very special oracle created by some very special people, Reem, Rob, and Russell. And they're runes, and these are channeled messages and channeled art. And this one I pulled this morning specifically for this reading, shuffling the decks. Okay, so be present. Okay. Temple Geet, created by us, unpick the past threaded traumas clogging your previous future pathways. Resew the tales of woe entangled around you, stopping you, stepping you into the embroidered now, the unembroidered now. Look not backwards nor forwards. The present step is the right step. Willing for and hoping for will not enliven your futures. Dreams need current action. And so this is the gateway. Unweirdness. This beautiful gateway. And this beautiful portal in the tree roots. Okay. All right, so let's dive in. Okay, so where shall we start? I'm going to start over here in the moon. Okay, this is the magic of you. Yeah, I'm sort of anal. I like them not to be messed with. Like it just so. Number 23, Panacea. There is a solution for every problem. What do we have going on? Life is not without problems. We have joy, we have passion, there's ups, there's downs. You can't always be one or the other. Which? The magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. It's beautiful. I love how her hands underneath her chin, and she's creating the portal to her soul. It is within you. Everything is within you. Your love is within you. Everything you need is within you. It's part of who you are. It's the way you were made. You don't have to seek anything outside of yourself. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? I like these cards because they are rather dark. I believe wholeheartedly in the fact that we have to understand our darkness in order to see the light, in order to understand who we are. Okay, so this one is also very beautiful. This one's sacrifice. What are you willing to let go of? So I'm going to read this card because this one is a little bit of an illusion in itself. She's birthing something new, She is lifting herself up out of the mud. She is letting go of what is holding her back and becoming what she needs to be. So let's look at that. This one. Oh, the magic of you. And this was number 28. All right. Do you feel like you are being kept in the dark? Do you feel like you are buried? Redefine your thoughts to contemplate what you are not buried but planted. Soon it will be your time to bloom, to be aware and to know. But for now, you must merge with the darkness in order to grow. The maiden has sacrificed her ego to become her primal self. Her reptile-like spine descends from her pineal gland and plunges deep into the earth, rooting her into Mother's dark embrace and plunging her into Gaia's source. And she is emerging from the earth or being drawn down into it. Both aspects are appropriate to consider. On one hand, she is planted. On the other hand, she is blooming. When this card appears, it is time to consider what you are willing to sacrifice, to let go of. What are you prepared to recycle in yourself, in people, in places, and things around you in order to nourish and grow? The harder the sacrifice, the greater the exponential growth. Okay. All right, let's see. Every problem. Maybe I want to read that one. I won't read them all, I promise. But I do find inspiration in the words. Okay. All right. There is a solution for every problem. When a situation, person, or thing appears to tie you down and hold you back, at the same time, there is a blessing of opportunity for rebirth. Let me see. It's very long. This card also represents the proven limitations of the patriarchal system and mindset, and how the goddess is surely rising as the snake-clad foot floats higher. Rise above petty squabbles and situations that would see the divine feminine suppressed. Honor the divine feminine in your life. And see, she is, coming out of that primordial dark and birthing something new and beautiful. And there is a way to solve your problems. This within you. You know what you need to let go of. And that magic you seek is inside of you. It is within you. Let it flow. Let it express. Let the divine feminine in you soften and bloom and come forth. And sometimes we have to set down other things in order to allow that to happen. Okay, let's see. We're gonna use this one. This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. Let's see what else we have going on. Some insight, please, for our divine goddess feminines. For that beautiful, soulful expression that we need in our lives. What is it that we need to see, please? Bloom. It's time to bloom. Dear friend, looks like we need to make some more connections with our friends. Reach out, spend a little more one-on-one time, connection. We're gonna have to look at this one. This one's definitely got a specific intention. Let's see. we should definitely reach out to our friends. And it shouldn't be about, well, they haven't reached out to me. We're all busy. That's the problem with that masculine side, right? We're all busy. But we need to take time, connect, have those conversations. This one is abracadabra, because we have the magic inside of us. We have the power inside of us. We know the right thing to do. We don't have to get our ego involved. Put the ego down. It's not serving you. The magic is within our hearts and our soul and our spirit, and the ego is there to connect us with fear and control and outrage, and we need to set that aside and speak through our hearts and connect with our voice, our inner voice, our feminine voice. That is the important lesson that we're working today. And often when people say things to you or things happen to you, it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And generally, if someone is upsetting you or acting in a way that's upsetting you, really and truly, it's about them. Their attitude isn't about you. It's about themselves. It's where they are, and they need our understanding and love more than they need anything else. Not for us to meet them with more aggressive masculine energy. Call in the doves. Transformation, renewal, hope. Call in the doves. Call in the doves and allow that beautiful energy. Free your spirit, open your heart, see understanding, give that grace, because you all have it. And this one, swan medicine, adaptability, confidence, and focus. Focus on love. Focus on connection, empathy, grace. See the beauty in the littlest, tiniest things. Allow it to bloom from your heart. So, grab blessings. Grab blessings. Cute little cards. These are little blessings. Beautiful imagery. See what they have to say. I'll do it one more time. I only really want one. So we have both these beautiful trees. This tree is, okay, so we have free yourself from negative entanglements by letting go of emotional ties, beliefs, and outdated ways of thinking that no longer serve you. You have the power that which you let go of will transform into endless blessing. When you let go of something, when you realize something is not working for you and you need to just put it down and let it go, you make space to bring better things into your life, things that will give you that empowerment back into your life. You're bringing positive energy back into your life when you set down something that doesn't work for you. So this is the magic that you have within you. You can do that. You can let it go. You can let it flow. You can put things down. You can bloom in that space. Sometimes, even when things walk away from us that we're not ready to let go of, you're creating space to bloom and make better things happen for yourself. And you have that power. You have that beautiful power that you can do that with. And it's time. And then this one. If you feel that something is missing, look within and you will find it. What is your heart saying? Your heart is the gateway to your soul, and your soul is the eternal you. Know that you are free, protected, and blessed. Time to call in those doves. Your swan medicine. Okay. These blessings. Okay, now let's come over here. We're going to go under our Venus, see what messages we have today with this. And we all have feminine and masculine energies. It's not just a feminine thing. We are masculine and feminine, and men and women have both these aspects. And it's just as important for men to be in touch with their feminine side as it is for women. And you might want to say that sometimes we do get lost in the masculine energies in our lives because we're so busy running them. We're running them, we're doing things for people, we get called, we get asked to do things, and it's okay to say no sometimes. It's okay to realize that you can't do everything and be everything, and you have to make time to concentrate on yourself. And self-love isn't going and getting your nails done and getting your hair done or getting a massage, although those things help. Massages help, going to yoga, all those things are really good self-care, not self-love. Self-love is taking that moment, that extra 10 minutes to sit in the morning, to meditate, to look at yourself, inside yourself, and see where you can improve and what you need to pay attention to. All right, a leg up. What is this mama bear doing? She's definitely helping the bear cub. So we're gonna have to look into this one, see what this one's doing. Let's see, because I'm sort of at a loss with this one. 34, other than we're constantly using that energy of ours to take care of others. That's okay, a leg up. All right, so delegating authority, interdependence, receiving help, allowing yourself to receive help. That's another thing. Receiving help is contrary to, oh, I can do it myself, I don't need your help. That's a masculine energy. So allowing yourself to receive help, to understand that, maybe it would be nice to have a little bit of help every once in a while. So you've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you, and life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept the aid freely given. And when you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. So you can be individuals, you can be independent on your own. You can be able to take charge and stand in power of your life and run it. We can all do that. We can all have that power, but it's very important to balance that out with the feminine side of receiving, accepting help. It's very hard in this day and age for anybody to let go of their ego and realize that I need assistance. I could use that. That would make my life easier. Help is there for you. Allow it. Allow that. Allow to receive. Allow it. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Unfinished symphony. Some more beautiful white color. This is really beautiful. All this divine light. Let's see, unfinished symphony and the fates. Okay. And you know what? You should cherish yourself the way this beautiful angelic hug that she's giving herself. The fates. Learning how to cherish yourself. Hold yourself as a precious being. You are the symphony, and the divine is working through you to create the most beautiful music, the most beautiful soul. You just have to allow and receive. That's part of the magic of learning to understand what you need in your life, is to allow the changes to come in, to put down the burdens that you really don't need. You don't need to be in charge all the time. You can say, yeah, I need connection. I need people in my lives. My dear friend is going to help. My dear friend who I love and loves me, and that love is unconditional. You have those friends in your life that you haven't talked to on a daily basis. You might not talk to them in a month, but the minute you reach out, they're there 100%. Those are special people in our lives. Okay. And we all have them. So pick up that phone and talk. Don't text. Texting is efficient. It's not empathetic. It's efficient. And it's not compassionate. It's impersonal. Pick up the phone. Better yet, go have a date. Go have coffee together. Laugh. Talk. We need to talk more. We are a species that are interconnected all the way around the globe, at least 1 million times. Our messages can go everywhere instantly. And yet, we sit alone while we're doing it. Don't sit alone. Get out. Make plans. Fill your life with what makes you happy. Don't sit at home waiting for somebody to call you. Pick the phone up. Make those plans. Get out. Talk to people. All right. Because that's where the joy is. That's where your feminine can connect. All right, gentle force. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. We're in this for life. This is the time we have on earth. And it's precious. And it's limited. And we never know what's coming next. Or how long we have. Don't wait. Don't put things off. Don't put those connections off. Get with those friends. Connect with them. Call in the doves. Bring that joy in your life. Swan medicine. We need it. We need it. We are each other's blessings. You are a blessing. You're a blessing for me. Just by being here. Okay. Metamorphosis. Embrace transformation. Embrace what's coming. You have the power to transform your life and make it as beautiful and magical and as wondrous as you want. And yes, it's cyclical. We all spiral up and down. It's all this magical helix of time. We can all do this together. Just take the moment. You are blessed. Yeah? Follow the, oh, here we are. And see, I don't know if you can see inside. There's that beautiful Fibonacci spiral. The one I was just speaking about. This is our life. This is time. This is our existence, our emotions, our connections. And it all just spirals into this one big, beautiful point of divine light. It's all there for you. All you have to do is reach in, trust, believe. The future, let's see, dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. Yeah. Be in the flow of your own life. Allow the river and the water to just pull you in the direction that your soul needs to go. It knows the way. It knows the way. It knows what it wants and what it needs. You just have to look inside and realize it's okay to want those things. Accept them. If you ignore your desires and deny your desires, if you ignore the essential parts of what your soul is crying out for, that's when the shit happens. That's when it gets dark. That's when things don't go our way. That's when the masculine energies and our egos are going railing against that. Shove it all, put it all, just put it down. Come over here and do that swan. Adaptability. It's beautiful medicine. Call in the doves. Ask for help. Embody Kali. She knows. Step through this beautiful portal to your soul. You are rooted. You have roots. And you express yourself and your tree branches and your leaves, and that's all the connections that you have. And your heart and your roots connect you to Mother Earth, to your beliefs, to your family, to your intentions. You can bring all those together and you can walk through that beautiful portal in your soul and express yourself. Don't deny yourself. Denial gets you nowhere. Into a sea of funk, of self-pity, martyrdom. You don't need any of those things. All right, let's see what we got here. Stand still. Stand still. Take a moment. You don't have to rush through everything. You don't have anywhere that pressing that you have to be, that you can't take a moment for yourself. That's so important. The self-love, seeing yourself for who you are, understanding who you are, that is the best thing in the world. My son wrote this little thing. I've had it on my fridge ever since. But in a sense, it's Pilgrim, everything you seek is within you. It's not out there. It's not out there. Everything you seek is in here. Trust me. That's where it is. You can't search for love outside of yourself. It's in you. Going forward. So here we are. This is our new journey, right? We're going forward. We're moving into this portal. Going forward. Let's bring along our divine feminine. Let's bring along our love. Let's bring along our heart's desires, our wishes. Embrace who we are and what we need in life. And realize it's okay. It's okay to have desires for things, understanding them. That's the key. Not ignoring them or shoving them down, but shedding that beautiful light on it. That's beautiful soul light. All this beautiful light. Bring that light into your heart's desires. And in doing so, you're protected. You're protected by the divine, by God, by the angels. You're protected. All right, let's see. Okay, here, let's see. We'll get one card from the Blue Angels Oracle. Surface. I think this is beautiful. Sort of brings us right back to what are we willing to sacrifice to let go of, to bring ourselves up out of that mud and to resurface, to transform, to the metamorphosis, blooming, to bloom out of where we were and to what we should move into, what we know we can do with our hearts. Okay. Let's go into the moon here. A couple final cards and we'll wrap this up. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope it resonates with you. Please leave a comment. I think it's really important in part of community is to share. Share your thoughts. Tell me what you think, what works for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, well, this is really interesting. We're talking about all this feminine energy, and here we got the lunar god, masculine energy. Because yes, it's a part of who we are, the masculine and the feminine. And so here I think, it's really absolutely perfect that we're being reminded that yes, it's okay. We can have these energies in our life. We should. Creation. But it's also extremely important to understand that we have to allow our soul to sing. We have to allow creation to flow forth from our heart and from our soul. It's important to have both of these energies in our lives, the masculine and the feminine, to work together in balance, because you can't have one without the other. And if you do, you're out of balance. It's important to have both, to integrate both, to see both. All right. One last little kernel of truth here. What do you have for us? What do you have for us? What else can we shed onto this table? All right. A couple. We'll take a couple. All right, so I'm not quite sure if we can use the well, we'll do this one. This is an interesting deck. This deck has flowers, plants, seeds as its inspiration. And then it has two different guidebooks, one for the dawn and one for the dusk. And so we're going to choose the dawn because it's still early in the morning, and we've drawn mistletoe, willow, mandrake. And we'll read what these are about, because these definitely, let's see, we'll start with mandrake. Okay. All right, not only do the roots of the mandrake grow in the form of a human, which I didn't know that, that's very interesting. That's really cool. But there are also many tales of this little familiar taking on a life of its own and dispensing knowledge, wealth, and even visions of the future. You may not have a personal mandragon to point the way, but there are other signs and sources of guidance in your life leading you forwards. Keep your eyes peeled for these little prophets throughout the next few days. Okay. Mistletoe. 48. You've been working hard lately and you might feel you're running out of energy. Mistletoe is a plant of community and promises. Take a moment to think about the people who have offered you their support. Okay, what's up, my dear friend? A leg up. It's okay. You can have people help you. It's okay. It's what it's telling you. It's a confirmation. Have you taken them up on that offer? Have you accepted that help? Favors are hard to come by and even harder to call upon, but now is the time to ask. Okay. Willow, number 23. The willow tree is characterized by its thin, pliable branches, and it's time that you take a leaf out of its book. Learning to be more adaptable in your mindset is a valuable skill, and soon you're going to find yourself in a situation you'll need to be more flexible. Try not to get too stuck on thoughts and how you've always done things, or how things have always been. Embrace a new outlook and try things differently. You may be surprised by the results. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your special Divine Feminine reading. I'll be doing these once a month, and then along with general readings and moon readings. And then I have a very special mandala focused reading. But thank you for joining me. I'm Melanie Dawn with the Dawning Soul. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks, and come back.